Ethernet cables, if you ever wondered how these cables work, now without a doubt, they are the most common networking cables. Now, these cables connect like computers, routers, switches within a local area network or a LAN. Now, Ethernet cables can reach up to 100 meters and speeds can go up to 40 gigs per second, depending on the standards we use. Now, the standards can range from Cat 3, 5, 6, 7, and now Cat 8. Now, as technology advances, these categories are offering higher speeds and better performances. As the name suggests, a twisted pair has 4 pairs of wires that are twisted together, if you notice, to help reduce the electromagnetic interference, or the EMI, which can degrade the signal quality. Now, for older standards like 10 base T and 100 base T, only 2 of these pairs were used. Or different devices would use different pairs to send and receive data, which is why needed crossover cables in the past. Now, crossover cables were necessary because they connected the sending pair of one device to the receiving pair of another. Now, however, with the advent of MDI-X, which is medium dependent interface crossover, devices can automatically detect which pairs are used for sending and adjust accordingly, which means no longer crossover cables are needed. For higher speeds, Ethernet standards uses all 4 pairs. Now think of this like using all lanes on a highway to handle more traffic. This allows for faster data transmission and better performance. Now, when making an Ethernet cable, for example, putting RJ45 connector on both ends or terminating to a patch panel, you'll need to choose between the T568A or B wiring standard. Now, these standards define the order in which the wires are placed inside the connector. Another exciting feature of Ethernet cables is the power over Ethernet, or PoE. This technology allows Ethernet cables to carry the electric power in addition to data. With PoE, you can power devices like IP cameras, wireless access points, VoIP phones, so without needing separate power supplies. Now, this is especially very useful if you have devices located in hard-to-reach places where installing additional power lines would be very impractical. Now, to recap, Ethernet cables are essentials for wired networking, offer reach up to 100 meters and speeds up to 40 gigs per second. The twisted pair reduces the EMI, and modern standards uses all 4 pairs for high speeds. With auto MDI-X, crossover cables are a thing of the past. When making an Ethernet cable, remember to choose between T568A or B standard, and don't forget, power over Ethernet can simplify your network by setting up delivering power data through the same single cable.